What if kindness isn't about making everyone comfortable, but about changing lives? Imagine a love so bold it speaks truth, even when it's hard, and transforms hearts with its courage. Today we're diving into a story that redefines kindness, not as silence or compromise, but as a powerful force that stands for truth and leads others to hope. Get ready to discover how true kindness, rooted in faith, can light up the world in ways you never imagined. Imagine a doctor who sees a patient in pain but stays silent to avoid upsetting them. Is that kindness? No, it's neglect. True kindness doesn't hide the truth, it speaks it with love. In a village, a teacher named Sarah saw a child stealing food. Instead of ignoring it, she gently corrected him, offering food and guidance. Her kindness wasn't about comfort, it was about change. The world tells us kindness means agreeing with everyone, but that's a hollow version. Real kindness, rooted in truth, dares to guide others toward what's right. Sarah's words didn't just feed the child, they taught him integrity. When we choose kindness that speaks truth, we offer a love that transforms, not just comforts, reflecting a purpose far greater than pleasing others. In a bustling market, a merchant named Eli saw a friend cheating customers. Instead of staying quiet, he spoke up, risking their friendship for the sake of honesty. True kindness takes courage to confront, even when it's uncomfortable. It's not about pleasing people, but pointing them to what's right. Eli's words didn't just correct his friend, they restored trust in the market. Kindness without truth is like a lamp without light, useless. When we speak truth with love, we show a kindness that heals, not hides. It's about standing firm, knowing that real love doesn't compromise. Let your kindness be bold, a beacon that guides others to truth, even when it means standing alone in a world that craves silence. In a small town, a healer named Amina cared for the sick, but also warned them against harmful choices. Her kindness wasn't soft approval, it challenged people to live better. True kindness doesn't ignore wrong, it lovingly corrects. Amina's care saved lives, not just bodies, because she dared to speak truth. The world may call this harsh, but it's love in action. Kindness that challenges doesn't seek conflict, but refuses to let harm flourish. It's about showing people a path to freedom, not leaving them in chains. When we embrace kindness that stands for what's right, we reflect a love that's strong enough to change hearts, guiding others toward a life aligned with truth and hope. A carpenter named David built a shelter for a family in need, but he also taught them to avoid deceit. His kindness was rooted in righteousness, not blind acceptance. True kindness doesn't excuse wrong, it calls for change with love. David's shelter gave warmth, but his guidance gave dignity. The world pushes a kindness that avoids judgment, but that's not love, it's compromise. Righteous kindness stands firm, offering mercy while upholding truth. It's not about being liked, but about being faithful. When we love with righteousness, our kindness becomes a light, showing others the way to a life of integrity. Let your kindness be strong, reflecting a love that honors truth above all. In a coastal village, a fisherman named Nora shared her catch with the hungry, but also urged them to seek honest work. Her kindness wasn't just giving, it was a call to transformation. True kindness doesn't enable, it inspires. Nora's fish fed stomachs, but her words fed souls, pointing people to a better way. The world may see kindness as silent approval, but real kindness speaks truth to spark change. It's about loving others enough to guide them out of darkness. When we offer kindness that calls for growth, we reflect a love that's both merciful and bold. Let your kindness be a bridge, leading others to a life transformed by truth and purpose. In a mountain village, a baker named Omar saw a neighbor hiding stolen goods. Instead of staying silent, he offered bread and a gentle warning, risking anger for the sake of truth. True kindness doesn't ignore wrong, it speaks with care. Omar's act didn't just feed his neighbor, it opened a door to change. Honest kindness is powerful because it pairs love with truth, guiding others toward what's right. It's not about avoiding conflict, but about healing through courage. When we choose kindness that's honest, we show a love that's strong enough to confront yet gentle enough to restore. Let your kindness carry truth, becoming a light that leads others out of darkness and into a life of integrity. A seamstress, Leela, mended clothes for the poor but refused to lie for a dishonest client. Her kindness didn't bend under pressure. It stood firm in truth. Real kindness isn't weak, it's a pillar of righteousness. Leela's work clothed bodies, but her integrity clothed hearts in dignity. The world may push us to compromise for the sake of peace, but true kindness holds fast to what's right. It's about loving others enough to guide them, even when it's hard. When we stand firm in kindness, we reflect a love that doesn't waver. Let your kindness be a fortress, rooted in truth, showing others that love can be both compassionate and unyielding in its pursuit of what's good. In a bustling city, a teacher named Zara helped a struggling student, but also corrected his cheating. Her kindness was merciful yet truthful, offering grace with guidance. True kindness balances mercy and truth, never sacrificing one for the other. Zara's help didn't just aid her student, it taught him honesty. The world often sees kindness as blind acceptance, but that's not love, it's deception. Kindness that pairs mercy with truth lifts others up while keeping them accountable. It's about showing love that heals and corrects. Let your kindness be a harmony of grace and conviction, a gift that offers forgiveness while pointing to a better way, reflecting a love that transforms lives. A fisherman, Yusuf, shared his catch with a rival who mocked him, but he also spoke against his deceit. His kindness risked rejection but stood for truth. True kindness doesn't seek approval, it seeks change. Yusuf's gift fed his rival, but his words challenged him to be better. The world may call such kindness harsh, but it's love that dares to confront. When we risk rejection for the sake of truth, our kindness becomes a beacon, guiding others toward righteousness. It's not about being liked, but about being faithful. Let your kindness be bold, willing to face pushback to show a love that's strong enough to lead others to a life of purpose and truth. In a quiet town, a healer named Sophia cared for the wounded, but urged them to avoid harmful paths. Her kindness reflected a heart aligned with God's purpose, loving yet unwavering. True kindness isn't passive, it's a call to holiness. Sophia's care healed bodies and souls, showing that love guides without compromising. The world's kindness may avoid hard truths, but godly kindness speaks them with compassion. It's about loving others enough to lead them to light. When we embrace kindness rooted in God's truth, we offer a love that transforms, not just comforts. Let your kindness reflect a heart that loves deeply but stands firmly, guiding others to a life of faith and righteousness. In a small village, a blacksmith named Amir saw a friend spreading lies. Instead of ignoring it, he offered help but also spoke truth gently. His kindness wasn't silent, it confronted with care. True kindness doesn't shy away from hard truths, it delivers them with love. Amir's words didn't just correct, they restored his friend's honor. The world may urge silence to keep peace, but real kindness speaks to heal. It's about loving someone enough to guide them back to truth, even at the risk of tension. When we confront with care, our kindness becomes a bridge to change. Let your kindness be courageous, speaking truth with a heart that seeks to uplift, not judge, reflecting a love that transforms. A weaver, Zara, gave cloth to the needy, but refused to support a corrupt deal. Her kindness was generous yet firm, rooted in righteousness. True kindness doesn't bend to please. It stands strong in truth. Zara's gift warmed bodies, but her stance inspired integrity. The world may call uncompromising kindness harsh, but it's love that holds fast to what's right. It's not about gaining approval, but about guiding others toward holiness. When we refuse to compromise, our kindness shines as a testament to faith. Let your kindness be unwavering, a force that offers love without sacrificing truth, showing others a path to a life aligned with purpose and righteousness. In a bustling town, a baker named Sophia shared bread with a thief, but urged him to change his ways. Her kindness wasn't approval, it was a call to repentance. True kindness doesn't excuse wrong, it invites transformation with love. Sophia's bread fed a body, but her words fed a soul, guiding it toward truth. The world's kindness may overlook faults, but godly kindness leads people to change. It's about loving others enough to show them a better way. When we offer kindness that calls for repentance, we reflect a love that's both merciful and purposeful. Let your kindness be a guide, leading others to a life of truth and redemption with a heart full of grace. A fisherman, Elias, helped a struggling neighbor, but also warned against deceit. His kindness was beautiful because it was truthful, offering aid with accountability. True kindness doesn't hide from reality, it embraces it with love. Elias's help lifted his neighbor, but his honesty lifted his spirit. The world may see truthful kindness as harsh, but it's a love that seeks to heal, not harm. It's about showing care that doesn't compromise what's right. When we give with truth, our kindness becomes a mirror of divine love, guiding others toward integrity. Let your kindness shine with truth, a beautiful gift that offers both compassion and clarity, leading to a life of purpose. In a quiet valley, a teacher named Amina shared knowledge with children, but corrected their dishonesty with care. Her kindness was rooted in righteousness, not mere acceptance. True kindness doesn't ignore sin, it addresses it with love. Amina's lessons shaped minds, but her guidance shaped hearts, pointing to truth. The world may push kindness that avoids conflict, but godly kindness stands for what's right. It's about loving others enough to lead them toward holiness. When we root our kindness in righteousness, we offer a love that's strong and true. Let your kindness be a foundation built on truth, guiding others to a life of faith and integrity with unwavering compassion. In a coastal town, a merchant named Hassan gave food to a struggling family, but also spoke against their deceitful ways. His kindness wasn't blind, it built trust through truth. True kindness doesn't ignore faults, it addresses them with care to foster honesty. Hassan's gift fed their bodies, but his words built a bond of trust. The world may favor silence to avoid conflict, but real kindness speaks to strengthen relationships. It's about loving others enough to guide them toward integrity. When we offer kindness that builds trust, we create connections that last. Let your kindness be a foundation, rooted in truth, that lifts others up and fosters a community of faith and honesty. A healer, Mariam, tended to the sick in her village, but also urged them to live righteously. Her compassion shone because it was paired with truth, guiding people to a better path. True kindness doesn't dim the light of truth, it amplifies it. Mariam's care healed wounds, but her guidance healed souls, showing a love that transforms. The world may see compassion as mere comfort, but godly kindness lights the way to righteousness. It's about offering love that doesn't compromise but uplifts. When we blend compassion with truth, our kindness becomes a beacon of hope. Let your kindness shine like a light, guiding others to truth with a heart full of care and unwavering conviction. In a bustling market, a carpenter named Omar helped a dishonest trader but also confronted his wrongs. His kindness stood firm against evil, offering aid with accountability. True kindness doesn't tolerate wrong, it challenges it with love. Omar's help supported the trader, but his words called for change, protecting the community. The world may push kindness that ignores evil, but godly kindness resists it. It's about loving others enough to stand for what's right. When we confront evil with kindness, we reflect a love that's both merciful and just. Let your kindness be a shield, standing against wrong with a heart that loves deeply and holds fast to truth. A teacher, Noor, shared knowledge with her students, but corrected their lies with gentle firmness. Her kindness wasn't passive. It carried the courage to correct with love. True kindness doesn't shy away from guiding others. It speaks truth to inspire change. Noor's lessons shaped minds, but her corrections shaped character, leading students to integrity. The world may call such kindness harsh, but it's a love that seeks growth. When we correct with care, our kindness becomes a gift of transformation. Let your kindness be courageous, offering loving correction that guides others to a life of truth, reflecting a heart that's both compassionate and committed to righteousness. In a quiet valley, a farmer named Aisha shared her harvest with the hungry, but urged them to live honestly. Her kindness reflected a divine love. merciful yet rooted in truth. True kindness mirrors God's love, offering grace while calling for righteousness. Aisha's gift fed her neighbors, but her guidance fed their souls, pointing to a higher purpose. The world's kindness may avoid truth, but godly kindness embraces it, leading others to transformation. When we reflect divine love, our kindness becomes a testament to faith. Let your kindness be a mirror, showing a love that's both compassionate and true, guiding others to a life aligned with purpose and holiness. In a desert village, a healer named Fatima cared for a wounded traveler, but also urged him to abandon deceit. Her kindness healed his body and guided his heart, blending compassion with truth. True kindness doesn't just comfort, it restores through honesty. Fatima's care gave relief, but her words gave direction, leading the traveler to a better path. The world may favor kindness that avoids hard truths, but godly kindness heals by confronting them. It's about loving others enough to offer both mercy and guidance. When we heal with truth, our kindness becomes a gift of transformation. Let your kindness be a balm, soothing wounds while pointing to truth, reflecting a love that uplifts and restores. A carpenter, Yusuf, built homes for the poor but spoke against their corruption with love. His kindness was bold, offering help while standing for righteousness. True kindness doesn't waver, it loves with courage. Yusuf's homes gave shelter, but his honesty gave hope, showing a better way. The world may see bold kindness as harsh, but it's a love that refuses to compromise. It's about guiding others toward truth, even when it's hard. When we love boldly, our kindness becomes a force for change, not just comfort. Let your kindness be fearless, standing firm in truth while offering love, guiding others to a life of integrity and purpose. In a bustling city, a teacher named Sophia shared wisdom with her students, but also corrected their wrongs with care. Her kindness didn't just teach, it transformed, calling for change with love. True kindness doesn't enable, it inspires growth through truth. Sophia's lessons shaped futures, but her guidance shaped souls, leading to righteousness. The world's kindness may avoid correction, but godly kindness transforms by embracing it. It's about loving others enough to help them rise. When we offer kindness that transforms, we reflect a love that's both merciful and purposeful. Let your kindness be a catalyst, sparking change with truth and guiding others to a life of faith. A farmer, Amina, shared her harvest with a struggling village but urged them to live honestly. Her kindness was steadfast, offering aid while upholding truth. True kindness doesn't bend under pressure, it stands strong in righteousness. Amina's gift fed the hungry, but her words fed their spirits, pointing to integrity. The world may push kindness that compromises, but godly kindness remains firm, guiding with love. It's about showing care that doesn't waver from what's right. When we offer steadfast kindness, we reflect a love that's unyielding yet compassionate. Let your kindness be a rock grounded in truth, leading others to a life of purpose and holiness. In a quiet town, an artist named Zaim painted a mural for his community, blending beauty with a call to live truthfully. His kindness wasn't just art, it was a legacy of love and truth. True kindness, rooted in courage, transforms hearts and leaves a lasting mark. Zain's mural didn't just brighten walls, it inspired his town to live with integrity, reflecting a love that guides. When we embrace kindness that stands for truth, we create a legacy that echoes beyond our time. Let your kindness be a masterpiece, woven with faith and truth, changing lives with every act. If you love this video, like it and visit our channel for more inspiring stories.